Monster Jam events cancelled, special gravediggers returning, all of this and more is coming up on this week's edition of Monster Truck News. Starting off with the results for Monster Jam in Syracuse, New York, Jamie Sullivan would fill in for Lindsay Reed. During the event, Ryan Disharoom would win racing, Tyler Menninger would win skills, Tristan England would win freestyle, and Toller Duke would win the overall event championship. Points, for the most part, have not changed significantly. However, it is important to note that Bryce Kenny has yet again traded places with Team Max D, as Bryce now sits in P4, with Cody Saucier slipping down to P5. For Monster Jam in Nampa, Idaho, Show 1 would see Byron Musawa win racing, donuts, and the overall, with Kayla Blood winning skills and Colt Stevens winning freestyle. At Show 2, Adam Anderson would win racing, Corey Rummel would win skills, and Byron Musawa would win donuts, freestyle, and the overall. At Show 3, Colt Stevens would win racing, Adam Anderson would win skills and the overall, Kayla Blood would win donuts, and Byron Musawa would win freestyle. At Show 4, Byron Musawa would win racing, Kayla Blood would win wheelies and freestyle, and Adam Anderson would win skills in the overall. For Monster Jam in Greenville, South Carolina, Show 1 was a complete sweep for Armando Castro. At Show 2, Zach Garner would win time racing, Mark Hall would win donuts, Kristen Anderson would win freestyle, and Armando Castro would win the skills and overall. And for Show 3, Zach Garner would win time racing, skills, and the overall, Kristen Anderson would win donuts, and Armando Castro would win freestyle. Points continue to remain close as Armando Castro remains on the heels of Kristen Anderson as she hopes to claim her second ever series championship. For Monster Jam in Columbia, South Carolina, Logan Ashline would drive Monster Mutt Dalmatian due to Jamie Sullivan filling in for Lindsay Reed. At Show 1, Weston Anderson would win all competitions except for skills, which was won by Fernando Martinez. At Show 2, Weston Anderson would win time racing, skills, and the overall, with Fernando Martinez winning wheelies and Brianna Mahan winning freestyle. For Monster Jam in Green Bay, Wisconsin, David Olfert would fill in for Joe Yuri in Earthshaker. Show 1 would see Dalton Widener win racing, skills, and the overall, while Manuel Solorio would win donuts and Matt Cody would win freestyle. At Show 2, Devin Winfield would win racing, Ashley Sanford would win freestyle, and Dalton Widener would win skills, donuts, and the overall. At Show 3, Dalton Widener would win racing and the overall, Tony Oakes would win skills and freestyle, and Manuel Solorio would win donuts. Show 4's results were almost the exact same, with Ashley Sanford winning donuts instead of Manuel. Not much to report here with points, as Matt Cody continues to run away in the points championship. For Monster Jam in Hamburg, Germany, there were 3 big changes in the driver lineup. Charlie Porkin would move to Gravedigger, while Blake Granger would campaign Megalodon for the very first time, and Chelsea Van Cleve was drafted to El Toro Loco. During the first and only show of the weekend, Charlie Porkin would win racing, and Blake Granger and Megalodon would win all other competitions, including the overall. Shows 2 and 4, as well as freestyle for Show 1, were not held due to poor air quality inside the venue. More on this will be elaborated in a news story later on in the video. For the Renegade Monster Truck Tour in Clearbrook, Virginia, Show 1 would see Jurassic Attack with Tim Hall Jr. win Best Trick and Freestyle, and Joe Lockhart in Shredder would win racing. At Show 2, Stinger Unleashed with CJ Ratu would win Best Trick and Freestyle, and Jessica Millard in Be Aware would win racing. For the Monster Truck Nitro Tour in Abilene, Texas, Show 1 would see Brett Falvey in Quad Chaos win 2-wheel skills, freestyle, and the overall, with Jeff Murphy in Fatal Attraction winning racing. Show 2 would see Brett Falvey yet again win two-wheel skills, freestyle on the overall, with the racing win going to Kicking and Screaming with Thomas Kimmins. For the Master Truck Nitro Tour in Farmington, New Mexico, Show 1 would see Geronimo sweep the entire event and claim the overall. Show 2 would see the exact same results. For Monster Trucks Unleashed in Corinth, Mississippi, results for Show 1 are currently unknown. Show 2, however, would see Mikey Vardas in Overkill Evolution win skills and racing, with RJ Turner in War Wizard winning freestyle. For the Monster X Tour in Kingsport, Tennessee, Show 1 would see Kristen Miguez win Best Trick and Freestyle, however the racing winner is currently unknown. Show 2 would see Kristen Miguez in USA 1 win Best Trick, Nick Miguez in Carolina Crusher would win racing, and the freestyle winner is currently unknown. Show 3 would see Quad Chaos with James Owens sweep the entire show. As mentioned in the results part of this video, Hamburg was unfortunately not the weekend that fans, drivers, and event staff were hoping for. During the first event, signs began to show that something was definitely not right. According to Tag24, a German news website, reported on the events on April 6th, the article has been translated into English and reads, "Initially, an increased carbon monoxide concentration was measured around 1 p.m., which was confirmed by the responding fire department. Due to the danger to visitors, the show continued in reduced form, but under the constant supervision of those responsible. But this only worked for a short time. At 5 p.m., a 10-year-old child with suspected carbon monoxide poisoning has been taken to hospital by emergency services. Another mother contacted Tag24 and explained that her 4-year-old son also complained of feeling unwell with dizziness and vomiting. He also was diagnosed with carbon monoxide poisoning at the hospital. The mother complained that there was no information in the hall about the delays, let alone the reasons. The outrage from German fans was impalpable, as thousands of angry showgoers expressed their dissatisfaction with the actions taken by Monster Jam and the venue. Later, it was soon announced that all remaining shows would be cancelled. It's clear that the venue either underestimated the toxicity produced from the trucks, or the venue was unfit to host a Monster Jam event to begin with. Whatever the case is, we at Monster Talk would like to send our thoughts and prayers to those affected by the increased carbon monoxide concentration. Is former El Toro Loco driver Elvis Lainez returning to the monster truck industry? Eagle-eyed fans may have noticed a familiar face helping out Zach Garner after one of his overall event championships. For those that need to be brought up to speed, Lainez was a Monster Jam driver for 4 years, primarily driving El Toro Loco. He was initially supposed to drive this season, however, due to the events we covered on an episode of Bonus Time, Lainez had departed for Monster Jam on a somewhat sour note. Now, however, it can be assumed that Lainez will be helping out the Garners in some capacity. What do you make of this? Let us know down below. It's being confirmed by the man who paints the iconic paint scheme for the black and green wrecking machine, Jim McShay, that 2 special Gravedigger designs are in the process of being repainted. In the post, McShay reveals that Gravedigger Fire and Gravedigger Ice will yet again be painted, but for what, he isn't sure of. Gravedigger Fire and Gravedigger Ice were last seen at the All-Star Challenge in 2019, but with the Fire and Ice series seemingly making a comeback, as we reported on in this news video, it looks like 2 Gravedigger drivers will get to rep these returning schemes. It would be fitting too if they used these designs at the World Finals in Inglewood this May. Which design do you like more? Do you like Gravedigger Fire or do you like Gravedigger Ice? Let us know down below. It is once again time for the Monster Truck 5 of the week, where we get to showcase a multitude of shows and tours that are touring the globe. 5 of the 6 Monster Jam tours will run this weekend, as Arena Championship Series Central will be at Cincinnati, Ohio in the Heritage Bank Center for 3 shows this Saturday and Sunday. Arena Championship Series West is heading to Albany, New York for a non-points event in the MVP Arena for 3 shows this Saturday and Sunday. The lineup will feature Gravedigger with Matt Cody, Ashley Sanford in Megalodon, Joe Yuri in Earthshaker, Dalton Widener in Jurassic Attack, Monster Rottweiler with Berto Trevino, and Devin Winfield in Velociraptor. Arena Championship Series East heads to Huntsville, Alabama at the Von Braun Center Prospt Arena for 4 shows this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Huntsville will mark the first event with Tony Oaks behind the wheel of Dragon. Stadium Championship Series East heads to Atlanta, Georgia at Atlanta Motor Speedway for 2 shows this Saturday and Sunday, while Stadium Championship Series West will be heading to Des Moines, Iowa at the Wells Fargo Arena for a non-points event this Saturday and Sunday for 3 events. The lineup will feature Adam Anderson and Gravedigger, Zombie with Bari Musawa, Colt Stevens and Thunder Royce, Kayla Blood and Soldier Fortune, Jim Kohler and Avenger, Joe Foley and El Toro Loco, Chris Kohler and Monster Mutt, and Corey Rummel in Megalodon. Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live USA Tour number 1 heads to Amherst, Massachusetts for 3 shows this Saturday and Sunday at the Mullins Center. The show's lineup is as per usual, though Bone Shaker has reportedly seen a change with a soon-to-be-announced driver. Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live will also head to Mexico City, Mexico in the Arena CDMX for 4 shows this Saturday and Sunday. The lineup will feature Bigfoot with Eric Steinberg, Dylan Bartz in Demo Derby, Tanner Root in Gangster, Craig Christensen in Tiger Shark, and to-be-announced drivers in 5 Alarm, Bone Shaker, Hot Wheels Racing number 1, Megarex, Race Ace, and V8 Bomber. The Toughest Monster Truck Tour heads to Loveland, Colorado in the Blue FCU Arena for 3 shows this Friday and Saturday. The event will feature Blockhead with Darren Basil, Dirt Crew with Jerry Beck, Dozer with Jack Brown, Maximus with Kylie Thurber, Tailgater with Tim Jones, and The Veteran with Tyler Groth. The Renegade Monster Truck Tour heads to Gaithersburg, Maryland at the Montgomery County Fairgrounds this Saturday for 2 shows. The event will feature Be Aware with Jessica Millard, Illuminator with Corey Snyder, Jurassic Attack with Tim Hall Jr., Kamikaze with Logan Tweedy, Shockwave with Billy Brockman, Shredder with Joe Lockhart, Stinger Unleashed with CJ Ratu, and Toxic with Preston Perez. The All-Star Monster Truck Tour heads to Norman Park, Georgia for 2 shows this Friday and Saturday at the Needmore Speedway. The event will feature All-American with Sean Duhon, Colossus with Josh Eckel, Frontier Truck Parts with Athena Cazell, and Uproar with John Zimmer Sr. Overdrive Monster Trucks will host their very first event of the new season this Friday and Saturday. The season opener will be in Monticello, Kentucky at the Monticello Wayne County Memorial Park for 2 shows. The event will feature Amped Up with Ryan Holman, Bad News Travels Fast with Brandon Dero, Godzilla with Josh Holman, and Virginia Giant with Cliff Vowell. And finally, the Monster Truck Insanity Tour will visit Puyallup, Washington for 2 shows this Saturday and Sunday at the Washington State Fairgrounds. The event will feature Bigfoot with Josh Baumgartner, Captain USA with Dawson Rias, Crash Test Dummy with John Bruce, Geronimo with Brandon Swick, and Rat Attack with Jacob Ladwig. And well, that is all we have for you today. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon with some more monster truck content.